Welcome and namaste. My name is Johanna and I'm here at Little Yoga Space in Lisbon, and I'm going to guide you through an easy beginner's yoga flow where you're going to learn some simple breathing techniques, some simple somatic movement, and a few asanas, yoga postures that will work through the whole body and will leave you with a calm and peaceful mind. Enjoy. We're going to start on our backs. So roll all the way down onto your back and begin to feel into your back for a moment. Feel your breath. Perhaps placing your right hand onto your lower abdomen below your belly button and your left hand over your heart. And take a few breaths here and see if you can find the connection as you breathe in. Where can you feel your breath? And as you exhale, notice which areas are relaxing, perhaps getting a little heavier. And then see if we can come to bring your awareness all the way down into the belly. So you can rest both hands on your lower abdomen now and begin to breathe all the way down into your belly. And perhaps you can feel your hands rising here as well with the in-breath and sinking with your out-breath. Continue to breathe in, feel the expansion, and exhale, relaxing. Allow the breath to go all the way down, filling up and emptying out. Feel the falling of your hands on the belly. And then slowly slide your hands a little further up. We go into the next part, into the ribs and thoracic breathing. So place your right hand over the right side of the rib cage, left hand over the left side of the rib cage, and now see if you can guide your breath into the thoracic cavity. So as you breathe in, feel the ribs widening a little, and with your exhale, softening back to center. Continue to breathe and bring your awareness, simple awareness, and focus onto the space between the ribs, the space around the front, the sides and the back of the ribs. Relaxing the shoulders as best as you can. Feel the movement below your hands. And now slide your hands up to your chest. So just below your collarbones, bring your elbows comfortably wide. And now see if you can just breathe into the upper cavity, so just into your chest. Feel the chest rising on the in-breath and sinking on the out-breath. Breathing in and out through your nose. Take one more breath here into your chest. Exhale all the air out. And now slide your right hand all the way down over your lower abdomen, below the belly button again. Keep your left hand in the center of your chest. Now see if you can combine all three parts. So as you breathe in, you fill in first into the belly, then into the ribs, then into your chest. Hold for a second. And then exhale out your chest, then the ribs, and then finally the belly. Continue with your breath, breathing in all the way down into the lower abdomen. Feel the belly rising into the ribs. Feel the ribs expanding and all the way up into your chest. Full yogic breath, Dirga breath. Hold for a second. And exhale, release the air out of your chest, out of the ribs, and finally out of the belly. Let's continue 3 more rounds like this. Breathing in, belly, rib cage, chest. Hold. Exhale, chest, ribs, belly. Pause. Breathe in belly, rib cage, chest. Hold. Exhale, chest, ribs, and finally the belly. Pause. Inhale, belly. Fill up the ribs. And fill all the way up to the top. Hold. And exhale, release out of your chest, ribs, belly. Release your hands now. Bring them to your sides. And just let the breath flow naturally and notice how this feels. Has anything changed in the way you were breathing? Has anything changed in the way you feel? Then now slowly bring the palms of your hands facing downwards next to the ribs, next to the hips. Bring your hands next to your hips. And then from here slowly tuck the shoulders a little back, taking a deep breath in. I'm just going to lift my arms so you can see, lifting the lower back a little off the ground. And then with your exhale, press the lower back down into the ground. You can keep your arms next to your sides and continue, or you can raise both arms up and continue with this pelvic tilt. So lifting up as you breathe in, and exhale, press the lower back down. Inhale to lift. Feel the front of the body expanding. And with your exhale, press down. Feel the back of the body releasing. Breathing in, opening the front. Breathing out, pressing the back down. 2 more repetitions. In to arch. Exhale to press back. In to arch. And exhale, press back down. Good. From here, you're going to slowly bring the hands back next to your sides in case you had them lifted. And then firm up through the arms, the hands on the ground. Take a breath in, again lift your lower back a little off the ground. Now with your exhale, press into the feet and then bring your hips off the ground. So lifting the hips, slowly feel how the spine lifts off the ground vertebra by vertebra, and then shift your knees out in front and feel the weight pressing back into the shoulders. And then exhale, slowly roll down again, vertebra by vertebra, until the lower back is on the ground again. Repeat. Inhale, prepare. Exhale, press into the feet, lift the pelvis, the lower back, the mid back, and your upper back. Keep looking up to the ceiling, to the sky, until the weight is on the back of the head and your shoulders. And then with your next exhalation, roll down from the top. Vertebra by vertebra, bring the spine back down, aligning, inhaling, prepare, and exhale, press into the feet, lift up, slowly rise up, hold, breathe in, and exhale, slowly roll down again, vertebra by vertebra. And once you're on the ground here, take a breath, relax. And then bring one knee in at a time towards your chest and gently rock a little side to side, massaging your back here. And then begin to gently rock forwards and backwards, if that feels okay for the spine. Good. Optional, move to the side and then come up all the way to sit. Okay. From here, come into a tabletop position. So coming onto your hands and onto your knees. And then with the next breath in, going to gently drop the belly, arch through the spine, just like we did on the ground, just now in a different position. And then with your exhale, curl the tailbone under, round, and press the floor away from you. Inhale again to arch through the spine. Lift your head, look up, soft shoulders, draw them back. And then with your exhale, press into your hands, pull the navel in, round into your back. Continue 3 more rounds. Inhaling, arching through the spine. This is cow position. And with your exhale, you round like a cat. One more time. Inhale to arch. And exhale to round. Come back into a neutral tabletop position here. And then cross your ankles, placing your left ankle over the right for a start. And then come to sit all the way back. See if you can roll over your ankles to sit. If that doesn't work, don't worry. Just bring your legs to the sides and come into a comfortable seat. From here, we're going to take a moment and breathe. Perhaps you can again cultivate this breath from the belly to the top as you breathe in, and then exhale down from the top to the bottom. And then gently turn your head to the right, take a breath in. And exhale, turn your head to the left, breathe out. Turn your head to the right, breathe in. Turn your head to the left, exhale out. Turn your head right, breathe in. And exhale to the left. Inhale, come back to center. Now tilt the right ear down to the right shoulder and perhaps take your left fingertips down to the ground for a little extra stretch. Relax the shoulder down. Breathe into the side. And gently roll your chin a little forward. Feel into the stretch through the back of your neck. And then slowly roll the head back. And see if you can lift a little. Now getting into the front of the neck. Keep breathing naturally. And then inhale, come back to center. With your next exhale, turn and tilt the head to the left and take your right fingertips down to the ground for a little extra if that feels good. And then breathe into the side first, let that shoulder drop. But stay here in a tall seat. And then gently roll the head slightly forward. Notice how the sensations change. And slowly turn the head, lifting it back and stretching into the front of the neck. Here, look up. And then bring your ear parallel to the shoulder again. Breathing in, lift your head back up. Good. Take both hands onto your knees. And then from here we draw a circle over to the right with the tip of the nose up, to the left and down. With your breath, breathing in, right, up, exhale left and down. Switch. Inhale left, up, exhale right, down. Inhale left, up, exhale right and down. Good. Interlace your fingers here in front of the heart and take a deep breath in. With your exhale, press the palms of your hands away from you, round into your upper back. Chin to chest. Inhale, lift your arms all the way up. Now with your next exhale, release your hands and place your right hand down to the ground. Lengthen out through the left side, all along, fingertips reaching. And then with your exhale, bring a bit of weight into your right hand and reach your left arm over your head. Feel the opening through the side body and see if you can keep the shoulder away from the ear, perhaps even bring your elbow a little bit behind your ear. Breathe and sense into that side. Feel the stretch. And then on the next breath in, come back up. And exhale, release. Left fingertips down. And then inhale, lift your right arm up. As you exhale, stretch and move over to the side. Roll the shoulder a little bit back. Make sure the shoulder is soft and away from the ear as far as you can. Breathe into the right side body now. Open, relax and enjoy. Using this position to get into the side, into the body, and feel the breath in between the ribs, expanding. And your next breath in, come back to center and release your hands down. Roll your shoulders forward and up. And then with your exhale, back and down. Again. Inhale forward and up to the ears, and with your exhale back and down. One more, inhale forward and up, exhale back and down. And then from here we're going to bring the legs to the side and come up into tabletop position. Tuck your toes under this time, set yourself up, your fingers spread wide, the shoulders soft. And then we shift the weight a bit back into the toes, and then see if you can lift your knees and slowly lift your hips back and up towards the sky, letting the head hang the opposite direction. And then keep a soft bend in your knees, looking back between your knees or between your feet. And the more you bend your knees, the more stretch you'll feel in your back here. Take a moment and then begin to paddle. So push your left heel down as the right heel is off the ground, reaching into the palms of the hands, and then switch, lifting the left heel, push the right heel down. Continue with your breath. Inhale, one heel down. Exhale, other heel down. Go for a soft, gentle walk here up and down, and feel along the backs and the sides of your legs, relaxing the neck as much as you can, looking back. Good, then bend both knees and inhale, look between your hands. With your exhale, make your way forward so you can take some small little steps. Or you can take bigger steps, or you can take one big step all the way to the front, to your hands, coming to stand here in a forward fold. Yeah, hanging, take a moment to feel and relax into your elbows. Take a moment to feel the back of the body. Perhaps bend your knees slightly so you get a little more stretch. And then gently release your hands and take the next breath in to now begin to straighten the legs. So roll your inner thighs in and back. Lift your head, the crown of the head forward, and reach your sit bones back. So with that, press the inner thighs back a little bit. And then feel the length through the spine, creating this figure of 7. With your exhale, bend your knees and fold again. You can even fold so much until you can feel ribs resting on your thighs. Let's do this again. Inhale, bring your sit bones back, the crown of the head forward, shoulders drawing back, creating this long flat back. With the next exhale, bend your knees and fold. One more time. Inhale, see if you can bring your legs towards straight. You can also bring your hands onto your thighs, lengthening, straightening forward, and exhale, fold. Press into your feet now. The next breath in, we lengthen, take the hands to the hips, and with your exhale, soft bend in the knees, press yourself up to stand. Take a moment, bring your hands next to your sides, and then with the next breath in, reach your arms all the way up, palms touch. As you exhale, fold forward. Separate your hands, bring them to the ground. Take a deep breath in to lengthen the crown. And then with your exhale, bend your knees and bring the palms flat on the ground so you can take a big step, right foot, left foot into a plank position. Firm up through the belly, arms and thighs. Take a breath cycle here. And then with the next exhale, lower your knees, bend your elbows, lower your belly to the ground. Stretch your toes back. From here, press your hips into the ground, activate the legs so the kneecaps lift off the ground. Tuck the shoulders back a little and then inhale, lift your heart forward, look forward into little baby cobra. To make it a little easier, bring your hands a little to the side, elbows on the ground. Exhale, return, lower your head down. Inhale, rise up into little baby cobra. Exhale, return. Next time, inhale, rise up. Hands next to the ribs. Exhale, press into the hands, come up into all fours, tabletop position. Tuck the toes and lift your hips back and up, downward facing dog. Take 3 rounds of breath here. Relax the head and neck. At the end of the next exhale, bend your knees, look forward, take a walk or step forward to your hands, bending your knees generously, folding here, and then inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Press into the feet with a straight back, straight legs, come all the way up to stand. Come to stand here with the feet hip-width distance apart, and then shift your weight from the left foot over to the right foot, and then back to the center. Come back into your right foot. Now turn your knee over to the side, your heel against your ankle. This is option 1. You can bring the palms together in front of the heart, root down through the standing leg, and then see if you can lengthen a little. So you're not hanging in the side, but you lift out through the center. Stay here, or you can go for option 2. Bring your foot a little slightly higher below your kneecap and stay here. Press the foot into it. Open and breathe. Relax through the shoulders. Focus and attention here on rooting down through the foot like a tree. The body is like the trunk, stable, solid. And then your arms can rise up like branches towards the sunlight and open up into a big, beautiful, balanced tree. Visualize yourself as your favorite tree, breathing here, settling into it. Focus. And if you fall here, forgive yourself. Fall with awareness, no big deal. Come back again. Bring the palms together again in front of the heart and lower your left foot down. Take a moment to release your hands. Take one breath here. And exhale to release. Shake your legs out a little bit. And let's do the other side. So this time we bring the weight into the left foot and we're going to take the right heel against the left ankle. Palms in front of the heart for balance. Press the hands slightly into each other. You can bring your foot to your lower leg, below the kneecap. And then press into that standing leg, root down through the foot. Find a focal point, this is called drishti, where you gaze towards and breathe. Soften into your shoulders. Lengthen through the crown. Visualize your favorite tree here, rooting, the body stable and solid like a trunk from a tree, and then reach the arms up like branches, open them up. Imagine little leaves on your fingers, photosynthesizing, opening up, finding balance, and breathe, focus. Gaining some clarity here for the mind. Exhale, slowly return and place your right foot down as well. Shake your legs out.